What if I told you that the secret to long-term fitness success isn't found in a perfect workout plan? Not in the trendiest diet, not even in sheer willpower. What if I told you that the real secret is hidden in something far more sustainable, something that doesn't fade when motivation runs dry? Today we're talking about how to build fitness habits that don't just last for weeks or months, but for life. Because fitness isn't a quick sprint, it's a lifelong marathon. And if you want to win the long game, you need a different approach. Welcome to Sweat Soul Success, where we don't just train our bodies, we train our minds, our discipline, and our commitment to something greater. Let's dive in. Let's get real for a second. How many times have you started a workout routine with fire in your soul, only to watch that fire dim after a few weeks? Maybe you told yourself, this time I'm sticking with it, but then life happened. Work piled up, stress took over, and suddenly your gym shoes collected dust. I get it. I've been there. And so have millions of others. But here's the truth. Motivation is a spark, but habits? Habits are the fuel. And if you don't build the right foundation, that spark will never turn into a lasting flame. Let me take you back to a story, one that changed the way I saw fitness forever. There was a guy I used to train with. Let's call him Mike. Mike wasn't the fastest, the strongest, or the most naturally gifted athlete. But he had one thing that set him apart. Consistency. Mike showed up. Every single day. Rain or shine, tired or energized, motivated or not, he showed up. And after years of watching people come and go, watching them burn out and give up, I asked him, Mike, how do you do it? How do you stay consistent when so many people quit? And he looked at me and said, I don't rely on motivation. I rely on systems. Systems. Not motivation. Not hype. But a system, a structured approach to fitness that was automatic. It was no longer a question of if he was going to work out. It was just part of who he was. And that is the key. The real secret to fitness success is making it non-negotiable. Making it part of your identity. Now, let's break it down into actionable steps, because inspiration without action is just noise. 1. Anchor your habit to something you already do. Want to build a fitness habit? Tie it to something you already do daily. You brush your teeth every morning, so right after, do 10 squats. You drink coffee every day? Great. Before you take that first sip, do a 30-second plank. 2. Lower the bar to raise the stakes. Too many people go all in from day one, 2-hour workouts, extreme diets, only to crash. Instead, start small. Make the barrier to entry so low that failure is impossible. 5 minutes of movement is better than 0. Build momentum. 3. Never miss twice. Let's be real, you're going to miss a workout sometimes. That's life. But the rule is simple, never miss twice. 1 missed workout won't break your habit, but 2 in a row? That's how bad patterns form. If you slip, get right back up. 4. Shift your identity. The most powerful habit shift happens when fitness stops being something you do and becomes part of who you are. Instead of saying, I'm trying to work out, say, I'm an athlete in training. Your mind will rise to the identity you give it. Remember what James Clear said in Atomic Habits. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Every rep, every step, every choice, it's all reinforcing your identity. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one tiny, almost ridiculously easy fitness habit today. It could be 1 push-up, a single stretch before bed, a 2-minute walk after lunch, and then do it every day. Not perfectly, not intensely, just consistently. Build the habit first. The intensity will follow. Because in the end, greatness isn't built on grand gestures. It's built on small, relentless actions. Every day. No excuses. No negotiations. Just movement forward. And that, my friends, is the real secret to fitness habits that stick. This has been Sweat Soul Success. If today's episode fired you up, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to build habits that last, let's make it happen, together. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep sweating, keep growing, and keep showing up.